Hey. Oh, damn. I got this shit facing the wrong way. Hello, all 21 of you that subscribe to me, and to those of you who don't. I really don't care if this video at this point goes viral or not, especially when so many people have issues with their employer. So, for one, I know I made a video a while back about basically being at work and having racism in, I mean, I guess I can't say racism, discrimination in the employee workplace. I'm a very blunt person. If I have a problem with a person, period, point blank, I am going to tell them problem. My mom, Treva Burton Pendleton, whatever she want to be called now. Yes, what Treva, that's my mama, told me, if you're not telling nobody what's bothering you and you letting bother you, then it's only your problem. You need to let them know what's going on with you. That's the only way people will know. So yes, for the past couple of weeks, I've been having issues at my job. I actually had issues from the moment I started with someone not liking me. And I'm a likable person. Like, I've never met that many people that don't like me, but I know when I meet someone if they don't like me or not. It's a vibe. It's a feeling you get. It's a good feeling when you meet somebody instantly and you say hi and you're looking into their eyes. You can feel whether they like you or not, or whether they're judging you, whether they have some type of issues with you. So I've been having a few issues with my job in the hospitality industry. If I am let go from my job, I'm making this video now. Hopefully, not before I send these papers in, but if I am let go from my job, I will have to speak up for not only African Americans, Hispanics, not just white people, not just whatever person you want to label yourself as, not Caucasians, not Indians or whatever. Me speaking up for myself is about me. It's not really about anyone else. I don't like unfair treatment. I'm not going to treat somebody unfair. And I will let you know right away. Look, Chipotle messed up my food. They put an avocado rind in my food. And yeah, and you know what I told them? You done lost your mind. And you guess what? They made me some new food. They said, come in and get you a brand new plate. So that just goes to show you, fair is fair, regardless of what you think or how you think. Oh, she just complaining. It don't matter if she just complaining. Fair is fair. I paid my money for that food, so you're going to remake my food. Just like with a workplace, if I put my time in, if I work all these hours, you're going to pay me time and a half. It's a federal law. Now, it's a state law, and it's also federally regulated. I'm paying taxes on this money. So you being to tell me you decide you're above the law when it comes to my payments? That doesn't sound right. I've said before that I really like my job, but in 2 weeks time, maybe 3, there's supposed to be some shifts, some changes. These motherfuckers trying to let me work while another employee go out and then send me to somewhere else, another job, without asking me. Only reason I know this is because I talked to my manager. I talked to her. And not that I'm outing her or whatever. If they fire her, it's gonna be definitely a huge discrimination suit. So the underlying issue is, when there is discrimination in a job, what do you do when employers are playing favoritism and saying that they aren't? What do you do? How do you deal with situations like this that's happening every day? Yes, Trump is president. That does not give anybody the reason to be racist. Yes, he gives you the right to speak your opinion. If you don't like someone, speak that. But when you don't like someone, you do need to clarify exactly why you don't like them. Not try to be nice to them. But, so I really was feeling some type of way when I had this meeting at my job. I thought that I was fired when I walked out the job. I was prepared for being fired. But no, they don't fire. They're not going to fire me. They're going to call me back. So I'll let y'all know what happened with the callback. I doubt that they're going to call me or whatever, because I spoke with my manager about a few things. It's so good. I gotta finish my Chipotle. I spoke with my manager about a few things, and I genuinely like my job. And I'll say I don't like everybody in it, because I like for a motherfucker to do your damn job. I'm gonna come in there, do my job, and relax. Once I'm done with my job, what is your problem? Wherever I work, I've done my job. What is the problem here? Tell me what problem we're having, because I've done my job. I have nothing to do. Are you putting extra work on me? And I refuse to do another person's job. Whatever shift you work, if you don't get your job done during then, you do like everybody else. You need to stay after and do your job. That's how life works. If your job is supposed to be done by the end of your workday, do it. Stay as late as you need to complete your job. That is what employers hire you for, to do your job. Don't try to scapegoat for someone else to do your job. Don't say, well, you making my job harder by not doing my job. No. If you don't do your job, the next person that come after you, you are making the job harder for them, not for yourself. If it's hard to do your job, you don't need to work there. Quit now. And if you feel like that, quit now, motherfucker. Leave your job. Because if you feel like another person needs to do your job, this is the message. Quit the fuck now. Go find you another job. That job ain't for you, boo. Don't work there. They is not going to pay the other motherfucker to do your job. And 9 times out of 10, now that person's not going to like you, because they doing your job. So, anywho, back to this situation. So, yeah, we had a work meeting. And the only thing that I brought up is that this person wasn't doing their job. Yes, I am the darkest person in there. I did ask the person that I'm having such an issue with. I said to them, why don't you like me? Is it because of my hair? Is it because of my skin color? Is it because the way that I dress? This person instantly said, so now you calling me a racist. When the fuck did I say that? So with you bringing up that word, I mean, is that how you feel that you are? If I'm fired from a job over someone who is, let's just face it, she's white. If I'm fired from a job over someone who can't even respect management to do what management say, because let's be honest, the management is mixed, not dark skin, but mixed. If I'm fired from a job where the owner comes back and tries to retract policy, so you're telling me that it's policy for no one to get paid overtime? I've never heard of that. Federal, state, none of that. I never heard of that. At 40 hours. I even accepted the 40 hours clause. Like, okay, yeah, some employers do that where you can't get paid at 40. If you work 40 hours in 1 week, it's not a law, but there's a group of employers that put it in their handbook. You will not get paid overtime if you are making up one of your days at 40 hours. The reason they put that there is because some people like to switch to the next week so they can have the extra days off and work only 40 hours in that 1 week. So I can understand that clause. But The law says if you work over 40 hours, you should be getting paid. So you're going to change policy because you want to, because you're an owner. Not only are you changing wage policies, you're going to say you can fire me for calling someone a racist, which I never called them a racist. And this is why I'm going exactly live with my YouTube right now. I'm going to post it everywhere that I see fit. Once I send off I will be sending off these papers today in forms of showing how much retaliation it is. And then on top of that, you want to work me to death. Work me over the 80 and 40 hours for the next couple of weeks because one of the employees is going out on sick leave. Not getting paid for it. But that's neither. We're going to talk about that too a little later. Sick leave, you're supposed to get paid for certain things if you're a full-time employee. If you're a full-time hourly employee, whatever fucking state you're in, Alabama, Arkansas, North Dakota, Maryland, DC, wherever you're at, California, if you are an hourly full-time employee, whatever the rules and regulations is in that state, nobody can oversee what the government says. That's who you got to pay taxes to. They will come and shut you down for not following policies. So I want everyone to know, read the rules of your state. Don't be dumb. Don't let somebody tell you dumb. Because when I brought up the rules of the state, the person told me it goes county by county. I never heard that before. I had to call the Department of Labor because I've never heard of county by county them regulating your overtime. Maybe the minimum wage, but never overtime. Know your rules. Young people, know the rules and regulations. If you have to go on whatever website, Department of Labor, wherever your Department of Labor is, do that so you are informed. We have a lot of African American people. We have a lot of Hispanic people who can't read. We have a lot of people that are working just because they want that job. That's not fair. And if they fire you for asking for your money, that is retaliation. So you had no intentions on paying me. You had no intention on paying me. I'm really upset about a few things that happened. Had a meeting at work and I was really, really upset. And the final thing that was said to me was, if I call this person a racist, then that's immediate grounds for being fired. I might have said it in my mind that she racist. No lie. That's my damn mind. I can say whatever I want. I might have said it in my mind. But I never called her a racist. I never did. I've had people that customer service is a bitch. Customers will tell you everything. And I've had customers say that she's racist. I've had some. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know. Sometimes people have an air about themselves, like you're underneath them. I was told I have that air, so I tell people all the time, check me on it. If you feel some type of way, if I'm treating you some type of way, check me on it. But I never said racist. So yeah, I feel like that's a discrimination thing right there. So comment below. Comment, subscribe. I'm always going to review and keep you guys informed. But these are things people need to know. There's so many people out here working their ass off, not getting paid for it. I refuse to work my independent contract before I work my ass off for somebody else and not get paid for it. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Ain't no amount of even if you're gonna salary me, you're gonna salary me at the right amount. There's no excuses for this. There's none. There is none. No excuses whatsoever. But I will let you guys know. I will keep you updated. My next video may be in a couple weeks when they actually decide to fire me, because I know they probably are. I want them to have a good reason. They have no reason. I do my job. There's nothing that they can say negative about me besides me doing my job. There's nothing. Even I sent out an email, and they tried to tell me I singled people out when I sent it to everyone. Why would you send an email to everyone? Because employees' emails are listed so we can communicate. All of the employees except for one knew that I was sending out an email and asked that they have a copy of the email because they wanted to know what I said. And I did that. Yet I'm reprimanded for sending out information that so you're going to change your policy, employee. You can't change policy. I haven't met a job that'll change a policy just because one employee feels like it. That right there is discrimination within itself. Well, I enjoyed this conversation. Thank you guys for letting me vent. But guess what? I'm always going to get back to the money. So, I'm going to go into this other job. Because niggas be tripping. Yeah, I use the N-word a lot. I'm a nigga too. I do ignorant shit sometimes. That's what I